left everything behind and just started off fresh.
That was the biggest risk he ever took, but that was the best thing for him to do.
He paid a couple months rent and set up shop and just got to hustle. Non-stop, day in, day out.
In that first month, he sold maybe like 30 beats.
Real hip-hop.
At the time, hip-hop and I were working at Rockefeller Records. We were the heads of the A&R department there.
And we was trying to find more of a sound. We were trying to create the next hip-hop Motown.
Our aim was to have 2 to 3 producers in our whole company to really start the movement.
And Kanye was like one of the first ones that popped up.
Official coming from the QB.
Hip-Hop and G, they brought them in and they played all the songs and talked to him, and they found out that this guy is really a genius.
The Dream Genius.
They started to shop his music inside the Rockefeller system.
He sold beats to like Beanie Siegel. He did The Truth.
Every time I step in the booth, I speak the truth. Y'all know what I'm bringing to you. I bring the truth.
Once he was in the inner circle, coming by every day, playing joints every day, had access to the studio 24/7, he was in.
He would just start coming around and getting familiar with the other artists, and people, came to know that he had just great beats.
One day, Kanye's like, yo, I got these beats. I'm gonna come by the studio and give you the beats. So when he came by, Jay happened to be there.
I was working on a Blueprint album at that time.
Jay-Z was already, this megastar, and he was starting to make the transition to icon status.
Jay like, yo, what's up, man? You got some beats? He was like, yeah, I got some beats. And he played him the beat tape.
I'm like, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot. The music was so powerful for me. I was so inspired.
And Jay started recording like right there on the spot.
Kanye produced 6 joints on the Blueprint album.
That was the bulk of the Blueprint right there. It's the blueprint for the blueprint.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 8th wonder of the world.
The Blueprint was like the most critical clean album in 2001.
Ace to the Izzo was the biggest song of that album.
When that Ace to the Izzo joint hit and the 6 songs that he did on the Blueprint album, he really blew.
H to the Izzo, B to the Izzy. That's the anthem, get your damn hands up.
When you get the approval from JC, it's just like, check, top of the world.
You got the best rapper alive saying, you're dope. You're good from there.
And the Blueprint was such a classic album. It definitely validated him on a lot of levels.
At the time, hip-hop didn't have, that soul in it. And he gave, musically, hip-hop a certain soul that was missing.
Everybody in the hip-hop industry were definitely looking towards Kanye and seeing what else he had in the stash.
I was like, wow, this cat is, he's serious. Whoever this dude is, he got some heat.
So, he was in demand then.
Every major artist in urban music was requesting music from Kanye.
Yeah.
But having production on the Blueprint for Jay-Z was just part of Kanye's blueprint in terms of where he was trying to go as an artist.
He felt he had proven himself as a producer and that he could go as far as he wanted to.
Kanye wanted to be a rapper. He always said, I make beats to rap.
But nobody respected him as a rapper, so he had to go out there and get that respect.
Kanye would take his demo around and say, I did the Blueprint, but I'm a rapper.
He going to these labels trying to get on.
Every label, A to Z, Arista to Zombo.
He would really be performing like he was on stage.
Went in the L.A. Reid's office and jumped on the desk.
We went to 5 meetings where he jumped on tables.
I was sitting there looking like, yo, my son is crazy. He not just gonna sell you a beat, he gonna sell you himself.
Yo. We at war.
Jesus Walk was on his original demo.
God showed me the way because of
trying to break me down.
Every A&R was, you can't rap about Jesus. You can't have that, you know, in your song. Nobody wants to hear that.
So here go my single, dog. Radio needs this. But yeah, you can rap about anything except for Jesus.
It was too edgy. The industry is afraid of anything that breaks the conformity of how things flow.
People heard Jesus Walks, as is been passed on signing him. Pass, blatantly pass.
Gun, sex, lives, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played, huh?
Yeah, I can't say we were eager to sign him.
People had him in a box of just being a producer.
I didn't pay attention to him rapping. You know, I didn't think that he was supposed to be a rapper. I think he was supposed to be a producer.
We just wanted some hot beats at the time, to be honest with you.
They're like, stick to making beats. Don't nobody want to hear you rap. We just want your beats.
Man, he got a lot of rejects and slips.
That was a wake-up call for him.
But Kanye was determined to prove everyone wrong.
We shine because they hate us.
He's real passionate about being who he wanted to be and becoming what he wanted to become.
He would always say, people don't get it, they don't understand. They gonna really regret it.
Log on to VH1.com to see rare photos of Kanye.